Don't listen to your parents. This is something that I've always wanted to say to anyone who's seeking, who's asking any opinions for something that's really important in your life. Maybe someone who's trying to get an approval from your parents. And this is also a thing that I want to say to my past self. I actually wrote down on my computer. I might as well just read it out. Um, yeah, you know more than your parents, and you are actually smarter than them. So don't even listen to them. Don't even ask for their opinions. Just do what's on your mind when you have the chance. So I'm Jiyoung, a Korean who moved to Australia a year ago, and right now I'm visiting Japan to explore new opportunities. I'll talk about that later. And I actually have been very lucky enough to travel the world through like family trips, solo trips, studying abroad, like international programs, whatsoever. And every time I get this feeling that the world is so big, so diverse, and there are so many other opportunities out there that I didn't even know that existed. How sad would it be if I couldn't get my hands on any of it, right? And the thing is, it's not really that far out of reach. I'm on my third day in Osaka right now, and every single moment is inspiring. I see, like, let's say I see a fashionista on the street dressed incredibly cool, and I think, like, how could someone actually make money from fashion here? Like, I eat a delicious dessert at a convenience store, and I think, like, how are they able to offer something so good at this price? Like, convenience store price. Like, I see tourists from all over the world and think, like, these people flew all the way from, like, to Japan just to spend money. Like, how can I get a piece of that? But you know what's funny is that there have been already millions of people who came here or like somewhere decades ago that with that exact same thought, with that exact same mindset, and actually made connections, like started businesses, or at the very least went back home and built something fun, interesting, yeah, with what they learned. So for me, this is like like a fun daydreaming thing, but someone out there already turned that daydream into a real dream, and I think it's pretty incredible. Now, like, take that fantastic daydream and tell your parents about it. Like, what do you think they will say? They'll probably tell you to stop the nonsense, right? Well, your parents may be different, but good for you. Like mine weren't. My dad, especially every time I try to bring something up, like I was trying to be like creative. I wanted to do something different in my life. He would shut down my ideas. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love my dad. I'm just saying. He tried to be a loving dad, but he was not a good life mentor. And yet, yeah, foolishly, I kept trying to convince him because I wanted to prove that he might be wrong and I might be right. But it was such a waste of time. Yeah, like when he thought something was a bad idea, I tried to believe him and try to follow his lead. Um, this is kind of sad, but I'm not trying to like blame him. It's just that's what I asked for, right? I came up to him, asked for his opinions, asked for his approvals, tried to change his mind when he was living in a different world, where he was seeing a different world. And do you know how many opportunities I missed in my life because I got discouraged because of that? Not because of him, because of me uh, asking the wrong person, or like trying to seek an approval from someone who doesn't agree with my what I believe. So yeah, um, what I overlooked was this: like the world he sees the world, the world I see are completely different, and they always will be. And everyone has their own version of the world, their own dream life, and you really don't need someone else's approval to go after it. We just tend to fall into this trap. It's a trap. Don't fall into that, because the people we ask are usually the ones we love the most, rely on the most, and the one to make proud. That, I think, is the biggest trap of all. So I hope someone out there doesn't repeat the same mistake that I made. Unless your parents are living the exact life you dream of, if they are great, like, go ask them. Like, they will be a great mentor. Yeah, but if they're not, don't bother sharing ideas with them. There's plenty of other things you can talk about. There's plenty of other things that you can make them proud of in, um, and go find someone who can actually see the vision you have. Whether that's online, a friend next door's, if there's no one like that around you, move or like try to reach out, right? It's so easy these days. It's not really easy, but it's easy to try to find someone. Okay. Mm, yeah, I'm serious. That's the kind of courage it takes to make your life more interesting, I think. The country I live now, Australia, is far from perfect, right? I do think there are lots of problems in Australia, but I met someone there who left their country with similar experiences and a similar mindset to mine. And do you know how much that means? Like, can you see yourself, like, let's say you move somewhere and you finally met someone who agrees on what you believe, who understands your vision? Like, think about it. There's someone out there just like you who wants to meet someone like you. You just gotta find that one person, and it'll be so amazing. You'll be happy. Like, it'll. I think it's like it could be one of the most happiest moments in your life that you feel like I finally met someone who's like me. I finally met someone who thinks like me, or who's kind of different, but who understands my vision, who understands my opinion. Yeah. So like, do you agree with me? Like, if you do, have hope that there are someone out there who understands your vision, and have hope that you don't really necessarily have to like convince your parents. Just love your parents in a different way. Share your life in a different way. Yeah. Anyway, don't listen to your parents. That's the only thing that I'll say. Yeah. And if you want to believe in yourself and pave your own way, just know that although it might be hard, it'll eventually be easier to get your parents' approval. Yeah. All right. So that was the message that I always wanted to say, and it's a message that it could have been nice if someone could have told me in the past.